Hello guys, welcome back to the LTL Language School YouTube channel with myself and Lex from Team Marketing. Today we're going to talk about the #1 app downloaded in China, and if you stick around I'm going to tell you exactly how many people use this app in China. The app is called WeChat, and if you're coming to mainland China anytime soon, you must download this app. It's far more than just a messaging service, and you're going to find out exactly why in this video. So, in a nutshell, what is WeChat? Well, there's two main things that people use WeChat for. The first one is for messaging friends, like you would do on WhatsApp or Line, in chats with people, or in group chats as you would normally use. Also, on WeChat, you can pay for things as well. Now, we've talked about how to pay for things in China on another video about Alipay. The link is above if you want to check that out now. But today, we're going to talk about WeChat. They're the two main reasons why you use WeChat, but there are more things you can do in WeChat as well, many more. In fact, every year, new things come out. So we're going to discuss some of our favorite ones right now. Before going on to those features, I did also want to mention another thing that people love using WeChat for, and that's called WeChat Moments, which is 朋友圈 in Chinese. Moment is essentially a Facebook wall, let's say. It's where you can post, I think, up to 9 pictures with a caption and share your things. You can then like and comment on all your friends' stuff. So it's essentially a Facebook wall. It's really popular. Some people use it all the time, some people less so, but it's something that you will want to check out. It will be in the Discover button at the bottom of your WeChat screen. So if you go to the Services tab on your phone, you will see lots of different things that you can do. On the screen, you'll see them now. So there are things like topping up your mobile phone, paying for your household bills, taking a taxi, booking hotels, booking tickets to events, and many more. We're not going to go through them all because there's too many, but these are the main things that you can use WeChat for. So let's take a little look into some of those now. So a common thing that you're probably going to want to do in China is take a taxi. So this is called ride hailing in the travel and transportation option. Now there is an app in China called Didi, which is commonly used for people to get around, but you can also actually not download Didi and just use the ride hailing option in WeChat. So you simply open it up, it will give you your current location, and if you're familiar with Uber, which I'm sure you are, or any other taxi hailing app, it works exactly the same. It's very, very easy to use. Also, it can be in English or Chinese, depending on what language you downloaded the app in. You can also change the language as well if you wish to do so. So, Chinese students come into China, put it in Chinese and test yourselves, see how you get on. Another thing I've used WeChat for many times personally myself is to book train tickets. So this is actually next to the ride hailing option. It's called Rail and Flight. So you can also book airplane tickets as well, which I think I did once actually. But with trains, you simply put your location in. So in the screen here, I'm going to do Shanghai to Beijing, which is one of the more common journeys that is probably taken in China. And you're going to get a list of options with the CNY price, if you have to transfer or not, the train number, and then you simply select which one you want to do. You can book second, first or business class, go through, pay, and it all comes out of your wallet. So it's super quick and easy to book train tickets, probably less than a minute, I'd say. So I just mentioned flights as well. Now with WeChat, it's not just domestic flights in China. You can actually book flights internationally as well. So you may be familiar with Skyscanner or Momondo or Google Flights. If you live in China or you're going to China, why not check out WeChat flights as well? Maybe you get a cheaper price. So for example, let's go international here. Let's go Hong Kong to New York. Let's select the date and we search, and then we get all the options with all the airlines there. So I can see Emirates, Ethiopian Air, Turkish, Ava Air. So it's a truly international way to book your flights. That's a rubbish sentence. What's that? So one thing I use WeChat for all the time, well, every month, in fact, because it's something we all have to do, is top up our mobile phones. You have the option to do that in the daily services section. You just click mobile top up. You'll be presented with your phone number and you can simply top up your mobile phone to however much you wish to do. Easy as that. One final service we're going to mention, which is another very popular thing with people in China, is booking events. So you can book a trip to the cinema, you can book tickets for multiple events very, very easily. Just go into the event tickets, which is in shopping and entertainment, and then you can select, for example, your local cinema. It will show you all the movies on, click buy, all comes out your WeChat wallet. Super easy, super convenient. Right, so the next question you probably have is, how am I paying for all these things? Because it comes essentially out of your WeChat balance. So you're going to need to link a bank card. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a Chinese bank account, great. This is super easy. You're going to have no problems. You link your card by going into services, which is in your profile, to wallet, then cards, and then you add a card, and you can add your bank card now, as you can see I've done on screen as well. If you don't have a Chinese bank card, it is going to be a lottery, I'm afraid, to be perfectly honest. You'll need to enter your card details in the same way. You can link your card. That should work no problem. The challenge is, when you get to China, you need to try it out. It may or may not work. Just like we discussed in the Alipay video, it's the same here. Some cards will work, some won't work, but they all should link without a problem. Right, remember at the very start of the video, I mentioned that there was a significant number of people who have downloaded WeChat before. I'm about to reveal that number. So it's the most downloaded app.
Wait, Max.
Oh.
We need some drum roll right now. Let me do that in the edits.
700 million. That's over 500 million active users as well. That's not just downloads, that's active users right now. That's roughly half the population of China. And to be perfectly honest, I actually think the number is higher, because I don't think I ever met a person in mainland China who didn't have WeChat. Quite difficult to live without this app. So it's a hugely popular app. It's used everywhere. It's also used in other countries with Chinese people in the UK or America. Widely popular. Also a cool place to practice learning Chinese as well. If you can make Chinese friends, you can type Chinese to them, translate to English or your native language, works perfectly. The other fun fact I had, and this is an absolutely incredible one, the average number of hours a Chinese person spends on their phone, apps in a day, is 7.6 hours.
Oh my God.
Almost a working day. Truly incredible. That's how popular WeChat is. So thanks if you've got this far. Please give us a like if you enjoyed the content. We're going to give you plenty more content on different apps and language learning tips in the future as well. We'd also love to hear your experience. Have you downloaded WeChat before? Have you used it? What do you think of it? We debated long in the office the WeChat versus WhatsApp debate. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think's best? We'd love to hear from you guys. Drop us a comment below. We reply to every single one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.